You just sit down and smile, smiling.
Smile.
Okay, I'll do the intro. Hey guys, welcome back to the Smiling podcast. This week we're joined by a very special guest, Jenny, also known as Not a Trip on Twitter.com.
Hi.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where you're supposed to say hi.
I was halfway down the stairs when you started introducing me, so I had to turn and run back.
Goodness.
I was trying to get a Red Bull.
Oh my god.
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
This is a monster household, okay?
Yeah.
No, I take caffeine
Ugh.
pills.
That's fucked up.
I take caffeine pills and ephedrine, and I go hard. The ephedrine makes me sweat though, so I don't really take it that often anymore.
That's wild.
It makes me like super sweaty, so I don't really take it that much
Oh my
anymore.
gosh.
It also makes me have to use the bathroom bad.
That sounds awful.
It is. I was when I was in Detroit playing Guilty Gear at Big House, I popped an ephedrine and I had to use the bathroom really fucking bad after my first set. Yeah, but it was awesome. Speaking of Detroit, I met Jenny in real life recently.
Yeah.
And the first time we ever hung out, we watched Skibbity Toilet twice. Just the whole thing.
The first time with some yogurt, the second time just raw skibbity.
Raw Skibbity.
Skibbity.
I was holding her hair back when she was throwing up in our sink.
What were you guys
True,
drinking?
that was like really nice of you. Thank you, Paige. I never got to thank you for that.
We were drinking vodka and Diet Coke or a Coke.
That's awesome. You know that video that's like what about being a woman is, and it's like sometimes it's just about going to the food bank and getting butternut squash. That's holding your friend's hair back when she pukes.
Yeah, fucking
that's
everyone.
That's real girlhood. Yeah.
So the first time we watched Skibbity Toilet, everyone was like getting food or some shit, like the people I was in Detroit with. And then they all came back and they were being loud, so we left to like go to a bar and play Third Strike at the bar. And we came back and everyone was just hanging out in the common area and they put on Skibbity Toilet and we watched it again.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. See, I thought you were gonna say the bar was playing Skibbity Toilet.
No, the bar was playing like fucking Amsa and Mango documentaries.
That's right. They put that on in the
what fucking bar are you at?
It was like a bar/barcade. The bottom was like a bar, and then the top was a barcade. Oh my god! And while we were at this bar, I had to use the potty really fucking bad, and I was standing there for like 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, my bladder was about to fucking explode. So I cop knock on one of the doors, like gong gong gong, and this woman walks out of the bathroom, and then I go to get in there because I need to fucking piss. And this 5'2" dude is holding the door back with his foot, and he sees that I'm a 6'2" behemoth of a person, and he concedes that I need to pee. And they left a bag of weed in there, like a substantial amount of weed in the bathroom.
Damn.
Yeah, and I left it there until I came back at the end of the night and it was still there. And I picked it up and I said, Jenny, do you want this?
I say yeah. I'll take the weed.
Free weed.
From the barcade bathroom floor.
I never actually got the chance to smoke it, so I can't tell you if it lived up to the smell or not.
I don't know. Detroit weed is crazy.
Real.
No.
I popped 25 before we started.
Yeah, last time I was in New York, at like 3 a.m. at the subway stop in Greenwich Village, right? Some dude was offering like me and my girlfriend weed at like 3 a.m. I was like, you know what? As much as I would love to, 3 a.m. Subway weed is, you know.
Did you take it?
No, because we had weed.
Oh, okay. So you're too
Yeah.
fucking good for the 3 a.m. Subway weed?
Yeah.
Pathetic.
SMH.
Whatever.
You should
I
be
don't-
open to all weeds.
I don't like marijuana. The last time I smoked weed, I was in Detroit, and my friends and I were just like smoking outside. And these other people who were there to play Melee just found us and said, "Do you guys want to fucking smoke this pre-roll with us?" And we said, "Okay." And this homeless guy like barged his way into our circle and jacked the fucking joint. And when the joint like died and we all kind of dispersed, he got really mad at us. He was like calling us racist and shit because we weren't hanging out with him. The homeless guy who was drinking in public. So that was awesome.
That's wild.
Detroit is so magical. And this one guy that I met found my Twitter and he DM'd me on there and his account is
how?
What?
Fucking how?
What do you mean how?
How do you find your Twitter?
I'm Grug.
That is true. I was trying to convince you of that earlier. Yeah.
I mean, I post face on Twitter, and he knew what I looked like, and I'm pretty sure that I said my tag was Grug, but I don't remember. And his account is like a Coomer account. He just retweets porn.
No.
That's all he does.
That's
Retweet
awesome.
porn, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Not all Detroiters.
Not all the Detroiters are Coomers. Well, this guy was from Connecticut, I think. So,
Oh, thank God.
Shout out
Connecticut.
Shout out Thomas Hooker. Yeah.
Thomas Hooker. Why does that name sound familiar?
Because he's the founder of Connecticut.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, fuck off. I think he was like, I'm gonna fuck off and do my own city on a hill.
I've never been to Connecticut. That's like
Really?
that's one of the puny states, right? It's fucking tiny, right?
I mean, I guess it's yeah, it's above Long Island.
All New England states are just fake to me.
No, those are the first ones.
Well, they're so small. That's why they're fake.
I guess.
Name one purpose that a New England state has. Just one.
I guess by nowadays standards, like they're kind of small. They've been eclipsed.
Like what is Maine? What is Maine? Maine's for lobster, so that's fine. What is New Hampshire for? What does New Hampshire do?
New Hampshire is like surprisingly like like right wing. Like they have a weird like libertarian streak. Like all of these libertarians try to set up colonies and what do you call them, like compounds or like cities, in Massachusetts.
And what is Vermont for?
Vermont is for like rich white people.
Yep. In Massachusetts, trans people.
Okay, fair enough. You're making your point, all right?
Connecticut? What is Connecticut for?
It's for people who don't want to live. It's for rich people who want somewhere to live, yeah.
Vermont too. Rhode Island, Family Guy. That's it.
Yeah. Rhode Island is such a funny state, yeah.
That's the Family Guy state.
I can't think of anything notable about Rhode Island except Family Guy.
I think that's where like MDE is from.
Who?
$1 Million Extreme, like Sam Hyde and all that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it made honestly so much of MDE that isn't like straight up like misogyny is just like millennial New England angst.
Sam Hyde is from
just being so
Rhode
bitter
Island.
about being like a used car salesman from like Rhode Island. Yeah,
Sam Hyde is from Massachusetts.
Oh, okay, yeah, close enough.
The same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
There's on Sam Hyde's Wikipedia page, he has an entire section for shooting and terrorism hoaxes.
That's because people have been doing
since 2015.
Yeah, like literally every time there's a fucking like every
You
time
can't
there's a
keep
fucking
getting away
catastrophe,
with it.
that's same mine.
This keeps happening. In 2023, Sam Hyde, depicted as a woman, was falsely identified as the 2023 Covenant School shooter. What?
Yeah, I saw that.
Would
Have
transitioning
to
have saved her?
post falsely identifies photo. Oh my god. Samantha Hyde, oh my god, that's so awesome.
What were we talking about? I feel like we jumped to like 7 different subjects very quickly.
I have
New
no
England
We
states
idea.
are
talked about
worthless.
weed. I was gonna say that like when I smoke weed, I go crazy. Like I do edibles for some reason. I'm masochistic. And when I smoke weed, I'm like, you know what? I want to fucking trip balls, and I just eat as many edibles as possible, and like I foam at the mouth for like the next 3 days, and then I get up and I'm like, oh, time to go to work. That's my 3-day weekend.
That's
That sounds
wild.
terrible.
Yeah, and then for the next like a week and a half, I'm actually schizophrenic.
If I was
Why would you
unemployed,
do
that'd be
that?
awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm not unemployed, so
I mean, I'm not unemployed either, so sometimes I have like a 3-day weekend or whatever. Or like you know, I
Yeah.
call off a vacation, you know.
yeah. Whenever I go to like conventions or like I travel to go to
Yeah.
tournaments, I just I don't really do this anymore, but I would just do a shit ton of drugs when I go to
Yeah.
those. Yeah, like I would download fucking Grinder and try to find cocaine from some girl who's also there and has cocaine. But I don't do that anymore. I'm
That's
normal now.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're normal.
I'm normal now.
Good for
Yay.
you.
Grinder really is just like the catch-all app for everything you need.
Do you want drugs in a town you don't live in?
Do you need a home improvement project done? Literally just get some fucking butch lesbians on Grinder to come over and
Pay
fix your
them.
fucking plumbing. Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even have to
Pay them
pay
in
them.
beer. Yeah, pay them in beer. And cunnilingus,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm I'm nodding my head in like a circular motion because I'm agreeing and disagreeing in a couple of different ways, but
Okay.
I get
Yeah.
the picture.
Go off.
I'm going off.
Go off.
Going off of
Okay.
what?
Go off, queen.
Yeah.
Off of what?
What do you disagree?
Go off.
No, I'm just chill.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at our analytics right now, and 0.7% of our listeners are under the age of 18. You guys got to stop listening. This is for adults only. This
Yeah.
podcast, adults only. If you are under the age of 18, stop listening now.
Yeah.
Right this second.
Yeah,
Because-
I'm gonna go through and find your Spotify account
And block
I'm gonna
you.
Find the I'm gonna find the one block you, and I'm gonna find the email address connected to your Spotify account, and I'm gonna find your real name, and I'm gonna track down your parents, and I'm gonna call and email them and tell them to get you to stop.
Well, we can't
yeah.
do that. We don't actually have access to that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I think fortunately, because I listen to this podcast and I don't want you to find my information.
This sounds like woke nonsense.
Yeah. I'm woke. Problem?
Why?
There's that quote from fucking Howard Stern. He's like, "I'm woke and I love it," and it's like a picture of him with like a really young woman. It's kind of funny.
It's being woke gets you beautiful women.
Yeah.
Not being woke
Bro.
gets you women like Laura Loomer.
That clip circulating around of her with like Mike Ma is like it's like half a decade older.
Who?
Laura Loomer.
Who's Mike Ma?
There was that one video of her like hitting on that white dude and like telling him how Aryan and chatty he is.
Oh yeah. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Looking at images of Laura Loomer fills me with hope that I'm beautiful.
Yeah, Laura Loomer looks
I don't know if that's fucked up of me to say, but it I don't know. It makes me feel pretty.
Laura Loomer is like do you know that like comic that's like, oh, if you have an ugly soul, it will turn your appearance ugly and reflect your
yeah.
inner consciousness.
I've
Yeah, it's
seen
like that. Yeah,
I'm looking that
no
up.
offense, no, not to look shame, but you know, when you're Laura Loomer, I mean,
Yeah, I think if she were like a good person, she would be pretty. Not even kidding.
yeah.
It's all
Actually,
about
I didn't even know what she. I honestly, I don't even know what she does anymore, or if she has ever done anything.
she's insanely Islamophobic and homophobic and transphobic and
Damn.
just like a terrible person.
Yeah,
And
that's not good.
how a pro-Trump Islamophobe who just won a congressional primary got famous on the internet. That's what her thing is.
Yeah.
She's a pro-Trump Islamophobe who is running for government, and she won a congressional primary. So that I'm sure that fills you all with hope. And
Who the fuck is voting for Laura Loomer?
Islamophobes, fucking insane people who just have so much hate and vitriol in their heart. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's so easy to love.
that's true. It's very easy to love.
That's I have a song about how easy it is to love.
Really?
Yeah.
How easy is it?
Is
It's
it a song I would be familiar with?
Perhaps.
Okay.
It's
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Is it that I Choose Love freestyle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That song
That's
goes
that's
hard.
good, yeah.
It's not even about like choosing love. It's just or I guess mine is about my part's about choosing love. And Nano's is about a bad bitch built like me too, and Rodney just says she's sucking on my tip the entire time.
You're definitely all like talking about completely different things in that song. Like you're just like drunk out of your mind. Ronnie is just like
talking about how much I love my mom.
And like Nanosaurus actually has some substance to it, yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is very
It is.
beautiful.
That's the triality. What's like the you know the duality?
Trinity?
The Trinity? Yeah, that's good. The Trinity. That's good. Fuck.
The Trinity test, Oppenheimer segue.
Dude, I love that movie.
I never saw it.
What?
It was long.
Sorry,
Zoom.
I forgot.
Movie.
I forgot you're like Zoomer brained.
If I was gonna see a movie, I would have seen Stop Making Sense for a third time.
What is that?
It's the Talking Heads movie.
You've seen that twice?
Yeah.
Wow, you love
Within
Talking
like a
Heads.
month.
You should
It's
watch.
a good movie.
You should watch Meeting People is Easy.
What's that?
It's a movie about Radiohead.
Wait, is it a movie about Radiohead or is it?
Yeah, it's literally it's like the end of Evangelion of band documentaries because it's very
Do they all fucking turn into like primordial goop at the end or what?
It's about the documentary. It's a documentary about Radiohead touring their third studio album, OK Computer, and it's just like it talks about or rather, it doesn't talk about anything. It's just raw footage of them working on the music and touring the show, and it talks. It just I need to stop saying talk because there's no real substance to the movie other than raw footage, and it's about how that was the lowest point in their career and how miserable they were during the touring of OK Computer. And there's this one part of the documentary. Has everyone here seen the No Surprises music video?
No.
I have.
Did Paige show it to you?
No, I watched it independently.
Look
Okay.
at General. Have you ever seen this GIF?
Yeah. I feel like most people have seen that. Yeah.
It's Tom York in a tank and it's filling up. So when they were filming that, it took them like 100 takes or something, and Tom York was just drowning every single take. And it was very, very difficult to watch. And I watched it while my ex-boyfriend was playing Melee at his house, and I was crying on the couch.
Watching your husband get waterboarded.
Yeah, which was awesome. But it's you what?
The Talking Heads movie isn't like a documentary. It's just them playing.
It's just them playing.
Yeah, it's like it's like high energy and awesome.
I'm interested. There's Tom York is a pretty prolific artist. Has everyone here seen Suspiria?
Nope.
He did the soundtrack for that movie. It's a good soundtrack and a good movie. Watch Suspiria. I need to stop talking about Thomas York, or I'm gonna continue doing that for the rest of the rest of the recording session.
Is his full name Thomas?
His full name is Thomas Edward York.
Weird.
That's the most fucking British name I've ever heard in my life. Are you shitting me, dog?
Is he British?
Oh, yes. Shorty. Have you ever heard him talk?
Listen, okay. I've only heard him sing.
I guess that's... I'm happy you've heard him sing, first of all. I didn't expect that from you.
You gave me homework.
Yeah, on like the second episode, I gave you homework to listen to Thomas York.
Yeah.
I know
creep.
I know Jenny did her homework. Jenny's probably the only guest to have actually listened to every episode, like we assigned to every guest.
That's actually, I need to confess, my Catholic heart. I have not listened to every single episode.
Oh,
I missed out
gosh.
on episode 16 with Natalie and Bree. I haven't listened to that yet. I just finished.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's okay.
She's not caught up yet, you know.
Yeah.
You're doing better than every other guest. Every other guest, they just come on and they hate our podcast and they say, "You guys suck." After every episode, they say that was terrible. I'm never coming on again.
Yeah.
And then they come on again.
Nice. It's good to hear that they're having fun, because as a listener, I've been having fun. I think it's a nice joint y'all got going on here.
Yeah.
Excellent. You're our target audience. You specifically.
I am the targeted individual. It's true.
Targeted individual? Oh my god, Steam just opened on my computer and it fucking almost blue screened my computer. I could see my computer struggling for a second.
Your Steam is evil.
Can we talk about how Steam is a fucking virus?
Is it?
Yeah.
Whenever I'm playing a game that's not affiliated with Steam, I just can't play that game. Because Steam is always downloading shit in the background, and it uses up so much computer resources.
You can just tell it to not do that automatically.
Well, I don't really care enough to. And sometimes it's nice to, be able to download shit in the background when I'm doing homework or something.
True.
Basically, I'm just complaining for no reason.
Yeah, how dare you attack Steam?
How dare I attack Steam? I mean, Steam.
Yeah,
are we gonna pivot and get a...
Steam isn't all that, I will say.
It's not.
Steam
Honestly-
kind of has an effective monopoly on the gaming industry, or like the game distribution industry. Because
Barely
who
does
uses
It's just
Epic Games? Who uses Epic Games?
People who want to play the exclusives.
Which is Fortnite.
You like Fortnite,
But
you like Fortnite.
I don't know if they still do, but they
Yo, wait. Okay, 180. Did you hear that they're putting Blade in Fortnite?
What?
It's true.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Blade and the Kid
it was
Laroi.
data mined. Their Blade is coming to Fortnite. They're putting his skin in Fortnite, yeah.
That's awesome.
That's like the best news I've gotten like for the past like 8 or 9 months.
Blade's music is now on the Fortnite radio. Are they putting Ice Dancer in Fortnite?
Yeah.
This has to be bait.
Blade was at like I think like whatever the office is, whoever makes Fortnite, like EA is on, not EA, whatever, Epic Games. He was at their office or something.
I just straight up don't
It
believe
makes
this.
sense.
EA Sports.
It might have just been like fake news. That shit is so awful. Like you retweet something and then like you go back and find out that it was community noted and then it's fake. That's like a billion 9/11s all at once.
I want a Peter Griffin in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Guilty Gear I play the Peter Griffin Faust color.
Wait, I never realized that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's Peter Griffin. This is the version I play. Peter.
Even when I'm at my lowest, I make it happen.
I meg it happen.
Make it happen. Okay.
The meg is crucial.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I mean, that color scheme is really just a reference to his old design, which I'm gonna link now. But I like to think that it's Peter because it's funnier that way.
Yeah.
I got hella PNGs on my computer.
How many PNGs you think? Ballpark?
I keep them in my downloads folder. So let me check how large my downloads folder. 76 gigabytes.
Oh my god.
I got 76 gigabytes of PNGs on my computer.
I'm gonna sound like an insane person, but I do not host images on my computer. I just do not download pictures.
I barely do.
I tell like I don't think it's healthy to be attached to material things. Like, and then when you get fussy and like oh no, that image. I
No,
I
my
need the image.
PNGs.
Honestly, if I need to find an image, I just go back through like my Discord DMs of like, oh, one of my close friends. Because like
I do that.
yeah, and I have a pretty good memory of like stuff like that. I'm like, oh, I know I sent this person that image at around this time. You know,
I just deleted some PNGs. Yeah. I only got 35 gigs in my downloads folder now.
Yeah.
But the thing is I need some of these PNGs. Like some of these PNGs I use every week.
I'm sure.
They're important to me.
What are your like?
Can you give us a list of your top 10 favorite PNGs?
Yeah. Shinji Karu kissing, Soul Bad Guy, and Kai Kisuke kissing.
Okay, that's real.
I opened up Discord and I got jump scared by fucking Peter Griffin. Just standing there menacingly.
For those unaware, I sent a PNG of Peter Griffin standing that I had on my computer, which is cool.
Even at my lowest, I make it happen.
All right, I'm down to 13 gigs on my downloads folder. Which if I delete any, I'm worried I'll delete some important PNGs. I got hella important PNGs on my computer. I have a picture of my driver's license in there.
That's good to have. I think I have one in my email.
There's this one. This one's really important.
Actually, the that's just Kai and Soul Bad Guy like embracing each other.
I got this one.
The official art for Guilty Gear on the Steam Deck makes Kai look incredibly effeminate, and it's kind of crazy with like these crazy like womanly eyelashes.
There's a Daisuke Ishwatari quote about how he just keeps making Kai look, or I guess back in the day, he just kept making Kai Kisuke look more and more feminine. And there's this concept art. I don't even know if I can find it because I interacted with this post so long ago. But it's about how he just accidentally made Kai more and more. I found it. It's right here. Oh, it's a Nano tweet. Shout out Nano.
Yeah, friend of the show.
I regretted that I had only drawn it in the spur of the moment because I had no time to spare, but for better or for worse, the response to it was so bizarre. The most common comment was, Kai is becoming more and more effeminate. Is this perhaps my instinct? And it's just like, this is official Guilty Gear art.
Yeah,
and it's borderline yaoi.
That's what happened to like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
How it just became gay?
Araki like over time has drawn characters more effeminately. Like at the beginning, they were just like it was incredibly gay, but it was like bara gay, and now it's down to like yaoi gay.
Is that cool or cringe?
That's awesome.
Question for the podcast and the listeners: is yaoi cool or cringe?
It's okay.
Honestly, I feel like you have to. It's a delicate dance of striking the balance between masculinity and femininity when creating male characters, like effeminate male characters.
Yeah, well, check this out.
Yeah. Is that? That's awesome. That's Iori Yagami from the King of Fighters petting a cat boy of Kyo.
You want to know who sent me that image?
I know who sent you that image.
It was Bree, right?
It was Bree, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why she sent it, but she sent it in my server for some reason. But it's awesome.
Yeah, Bree is a big fan of Iori and Kyo.
I put it in my Grug Strike overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my own tournament series, Grug Strike, every Sunday.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I was saying that I was saying with images, I don't collect images on my computer, but I have a very extensive collection of images in the likes tab on my Twitter page. For some reason, I'm autistic and I have to use Twitter as like some sort of like MySpace, and I refuse to just like tweet things into the void.
Why?
Just because I don't like the ephemeral nature of stuff. I want like a page.
My archive folder is like 60 gigabytes.
Yeah.
Don't you deactivate like 3 times a day?
Not anymore. Not since we started the podcast.
Ever since.
See, I'm a professional now. Yeah.
Yeah, they're reforms.
And also, I had to do that because my account would just get banned because I'm currently on the run from ban evasion.
Don't say it; they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
Elon Musk, if you are listening, do not ban Morgan.
Yeah.
We'll denounce you.
Yeah.
Yeah, currently we're pro Elon Musk, right, guys?
I feel like I think I've said this before, but someone could definitely like get into the brain of Elon Musk and convince him that your opinions are his own, and he would fall for it.
I think I should get close to Elon Musk. I should like detransition. I should detransition and become
It
a
would be
crypto
incredibly
bro.
easy. Yeah, it would be incredibly easy to like suck up to him.
Can we all do that? Like just pretend to detransition and try to get close to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
It would be so easy.
No, you probably wouldn't even need to like detransition. You could just like ingratiate yourself with him, and you could red pill him on the transgender question.
What? What's the transgender question?
You could make him. You could like make him less transphobic. You could convince him that it's actually based.
It's based to be trans.
It is.
The ethical chaser. Being trans is based.
Wasn't that your Steam name?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Steam name is the ethical chaser.
To any beautiful women, do not detransition.
To any beautiful women,
Yeah.
DM me.
The ethical chaser. Oh my god.
Democratic People's Republic of Korea.
Yeah. Don't
Let's
add me on
go.
Steam. I'm not gonna add you back.
Aww.
I mean, unless you're my friend, then I'll add you back.
Yeah.
I am the ethical chaser. I love transgender women so much. I started transitioning.
Yeah.
That's the ethical way to do it. That's
Mhm.
not why I transitioned, for the record.
Honestly, if you want to hear my opinion, if you're a chaser and you want to take feminizing hormones for 3+ years, if you want to get like an orky or like SRS, if you want to get facial feminization surgery as a cis male chaser, right? If you want to girl mode full time as a cis male chaser, okay, like you deserve some pussy, okay?
You deserve a
Like,
transgender girlfriend.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if someone wants to commit to the bit like that, like Godspeed.
It's easy, really. I did it.
Yeah.
/ am in the process of doing it. It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Gosh, sorry, the the ethical chaser discussion threw me off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm kind of brain dead today. I had to for an unknown reason I was kind of busy at work.
for
And then my car broke down. Yeah.
a certain
Oh, come on.
corporation.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
Yeah. Why even try?
Sorry. I was at the mechanic and I was in my uniform, and and the guy who was helping me was like, "Hey, wasn't today that such and such cup day?" And he was like, "Do you have any?" He was like, "Do you have any extra?"
That's
Like,
wild.
and I had 2 in my bag because I wanted one for like my house, and then I thought I would get my coworkers to like sign the other one or whatever. I was like, yeah, actually I do. And I was like, do you want it? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, my wife wanted one. She told me to go get one. So I just gave the mechanic, right, this cup that his girlfriend wanted. I was like, man, like that I'm an NPC and I just helped that guy complete his side quest.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like help people complete their side quests.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my entire job.
That's really funny. Like your girlfriend asks you to go get a specific item from a fast food place, and you just ignore it, and you go to work, and then someone comes into your work and offers you that particular item.
That's how RuneScape quests work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta get shit, and you talk to people, and they say, "I have XYZ item. Would you like it?"
Yeah,
And
I should play RuneScape. It looks cool.
there's a new RuneScape league out. It's really good.
Yeah.
Leagues.
Leagues?
Yeah, leagues are kind of like limited time events that give you limited cosmetic items from the leagues. And you have like a character that's league specific with your account. So on your account, you have your main account, and then you have your league character. You have your main character and then your league character. And there are specific league servers that you can play on with your login. It's good. Play RuneScape.
I'll be honest, I have no idea what you said just meant.
I think I
Don't
kind of
worry
got
about it. Don't worry about it,
Okay.
Angel.
I'm
Don't
not worried.
just don't even think about
Think
it.
about it, Angel. Okay.
I've been getting really into calling everyone Angel recently.
Yeah.
I think it's awesome.
I've been calling people shouty lately.
Like Shorty.
Yeah.
That's like one step above saying gat.
Is it?
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this today. I was thinking about it on my drive home from getting PBR and sushi from Kroger. Do you guys think that the English language is evolving faster thanks to the power of the internet, as opposed to back in ye old day when we were saying yonder and shit?
Almost certainly, yeah.
I mean, yeah. The English language is very funny because its core grammatical structure is like Germanic from the Anglos and the Saxons and the Jutes. And then because of French influence, like the Normans, it has a shit ton of Latin words and whatever. And then like the influence from Latin directly, it has a shit ton of words. Like if you like broke down the individual components of all like the English words and other sources, it'd be like something crazy. It would be like this percentage is Latin, this percentage is like Germanic, this percentage is like French. So I feel like English is already like a complete what's the word, like smorgasbord of different languages, and it's only
amalgamation.
Yeah, like it's only gonna get worse from here on out.
What do you guys think? She pulled out her gat for the Rizzler means.
You know, I knew
I'll be
what
honest,
all
I
of
think you
those.
should get a job.
I knew what the origin of those terms meant, but they're just so devolved now. Like they're completely divorced from.
Someone posted like, "Oh, if Pulp Fiction took place in Ohio," and he's like, "I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing." It's like, it's like you forgot the meaning. You like the meaning of the word became obscured, and then just eventually you found your way back to it.
I didn't know what gat meant until the Family Guy death pose.
Yeah.
I posted an image of me doing the Peter Griffin death pose, and a bunch of people commented.
Yeah. You posted a picture of your ass, and everyone was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I posted a covert photo of my ass, and everyone said, "Yeah."
Not covert. It was a picture of your ass.
No, it was me doing this.
Yeah, that's not exactly covert. That's showcasing your ass.
No.
I don't think there's any way to non-covertly show your ass.
Well, I mean, you can just like show it. That would be not covertly.
Listen, what are we doing here? How's it going, Jenny? What have you been up to?
I went for a walk today. It was so warm today. It was so nice. I got to be outside. I didn't need gloves. It was so good. Oh my god. In the chat, a picture of Paige's ass. That's crazy.
Okay. Actually, I feel like you do this pose a lot, so
I do.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. Paige, in fact, does lay like that.
It's true. We shared a bed in Detroit, and that's just how I sleep.
Zam.
Just like
You
that.
sleep like that on the floor?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been asking around some of my friends who listen to the show, and they have said that the funniest episode is episode number 4. Paige sleeps like a freak. So people are finding your sleeping habits extremely comical. I hope you know.
Well, I own a bed now. You'll see in the photo that I sent. That's a bed that I own.
That's amazing.
I'm like reformed. Things
Seems
are
like it. Yeah.
things are looking up for me. Did you ever find that glove, Jenny, that you lost?
No, it's still gone. I've had to revert to an older pair of gloves I got in Pittsburgh a long time ago. It is
That's
what
good.
it is.
When I went to the Grand Canyon, I found gloves on the floor and I wore them.
If you think about it, Pittsburgh is kind of like the Ohio of Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna
How?
kill you, dog.
No,
Elaborate.
that's just objectively a fact.
Explain
Erie is
yourself.
the Ohio of Pennsylvania.
Western Pennsylvania is on the western half of the Appalachian, so it's basically Ohio.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask my friend who is from Pittsburgh what he thinks about that statement.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
No,
gonna
people
tell
from
me to kill
Pittsburgh have a
myself.
lot in common with people from Ohio.
Such as? Anna's from
Living
Ohio.
in a
Anna,
desolate
as someone
wasteland.
from Ohio, how do you feel about this?
I feel like I'm not sure I've ever met a Pittsburghian.
You should
How
go to
did that?
Pittsburgh sometime. You'd have a lot in common with them.
I somehow knew that you were gonna.
My dad's side of the family were like originally from Ohio, and they moved to like Erie or like Western Pennsylvania. So
Yuri?
the Great Lakes.
Oh, Erie, not Yuri.
Yeah.
You said Yuri.
You're fucking brain rotted. You're just
No, I'm
thinking of
not.
lesbians.
Lake
I'm not.
Erie.
Yeah, Lake. Oh my god.
I'm normal.
Nope.
Okay. No, Lake
Nope.
Erie is cool. I've went there before
Yeah.
a few times. Yeah, because my dad's from Minnesota, and we would go up there. It's cool. You know
How
that clip
big
of
is how big is the soda there?
I don't drink soda, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I drink the only like fizzy drink I'll drink is beer sometimes if I don't feel like drinking hard liquor, which is normally my drink of choice.
Hard liquor is your drink of choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vodka shots. That's my go-to.
My
Ooh, I don't.
go-to-
I don't. No, I don't. I don't like vodka. I've
Bl-
I've tried countless times to embrace vodka, but I just can't.
My
Not
go-to
when
is vodka lemonade. It goes crazy.
you're just drinking juice. That's just juice.
But like a decent ratio, so it's not just juice.
Yeah. And
When
listen, anyone who knows me can they can corroborate the fact that I can put drinks away like no one's business. But even still, vodka is just it's just not for me.
I like vodka because I feel like I never get hungover on vodka. Like I've had
Really?
like yeah, like if I have the alcoholic monster, like it fucks me up the next day. But vodka, I'm like literally fine. Sometimes better than normal.
oh yeah, it's like
I,
performance enhancing drugs.
one of these days, I'm gonna have to make like an alcohol tier list.
I know 3 alcohols.
Yeah.
We got PBR, Modelo. I know 4 alcohols: PBR, Modelo, Miller High Life, and vodka.
Yeah. And speaking of which, Alcoholic Monster sucks so bad.
It's awful, yeah.
I would have
Alcohol
to agree.
alcohol with Monster though, fire.
Yeah, one time, I used to mix Everclear with Monster Ultra Black, and it tasted awesome. Like it meshed very well together.
Oh,
Like
alcohols I know vodka, gin, tequila, alcoholic Monster, and I think that's it. Oh, and soju.
You mentioned Everclear, and I kind of recoiled. I had like a physical reaction to that. Anyway, does anyone want to blow up a turkey this Thanksgiving with me? Anyone want to come to Atlanta and fucking explode a turkey?
Like literally explode one?
You know how some people deep fry turkeys for Thanksgiving?
I did not know that.
So sometimes people will deep fry turkeys for Thanksgiving and they will like supremely fuck it up.
Oh, like when they're still frozen.
Isn't that how you start a
Right?
fire? Like
Yeah.
guaranteed?
that's a common thing. That's like a common thing to do. People fucking up deep frying shit.
Yeah, and it'll just burn their house down. It's
So you
You're
want to do
planning on doing
that?
that?
yeah, I want to anyone want to come over and blow up a turkey on Thanksgiving?
Sure.
I don't even know how you're supposed to fry a turkey. When I went to last year for Thanksgiving when I was still with my girlfriend, we went to like 3 different Thanksgiving gatherings. My family's, her mom's, and her dad's, and all 3 of them had deep fried turkey.
What?
All 3 of them. I don't know if it's a good
That
old
must be like a
southern
southern thing, yeah.
Which is funny because both of her parents are from fucking Detroit and my family's from Nicaragua, so make it make sense. They're all LARPing as Southerners.
Like, I've never like heard of anybody in real life being like, "Oh yeah, I deep fried my turkey." Like,
It has to be a Southern thing then if you've never heard of it, because that's like
yeah.
very common. I have a lot of memories of going to my Nicaraguan family's house for Thanksgiving, and my uncle will be deep frying a turkey and smoking a Marlboro Red, and say, "What's up, son?" And I'll say, "What's up?" My entire Nicaraguan family, they all LARP as Southerners. They've developed this very, very thick Southern accent.
What is
Even though
going on with your family?
they've got
What is going on with your national background?
What do you mean?
You were confusing the fuck out of Bree last episode. And also, that's completely forgetting the fact that you LARPed as Australian for like 7 years.
Well, because it was funny.
7 years is
I
a
mean, yes,
long
but
time, which makes it funnier, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people, like just people I knew before I just stopped, like dropped a bit, they didn't know I was from Atlanta until like a month ago. People I've known for years.
That's wild.
People I have met up with in real life multiple times, and I would just speak Australian with them.
we're gonna get you.
But I'm like normal now. I was normal when I met Jenny.
True.
I was, yeah, I don't know. When I met Jenny, I was watching Melee Top 8, which was fucking boring as shit. And then I was walking out of the venue and I saw her like a bright beacon of light. It's like, "Oh my god, that's Jenny."
Awesome.
It's I love meeting people and having fun.
It's what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Meeting people is easy.
Yeah, that's the Radiohead documentary.
Mm-hmm. In regards to meeting you, one thing I noticed was that you stood a lot closer to me than like most people do. Like when I'm walking around and like overworld, like in real life and stuff. People don't stand as close to me as you did. Like, people don't get close to me like that.
I just walk very close to people. Is that weird?
It's
Like,
something that I've never had happen. No one ever stands like physically close to me like you did. Like you would be like literally right next to me. I'd be like looking and I'd be like, oh my god, my eyes
Shorty
are
got
closed
riz.
because you're too close to me.
well, I do that with everyone, literally everyone. If I'm walking with someone, I'm shoulder to shoulder with them, or I'm like 10 feet ahead of them because I walk fast as fuck.
Yeah.
You also walk fast as fuck, so that's I think that's why.
If
I
we
don't
ever
know.
link
When
up,
I'm walking with someone, I will literally be like walking backwards, looking towards them, like 5 feet ahead of them.
Yeah, me too. Most of the time.
if we ever link up, Paige, you're gonna have to slow down because I'm a slow walker.
Well, I'm all legs. I'm 6'2". I got long legs. I got places to go.
I got fucked up
Okay,
feet and
I'm
shit,
not
so I
gonna
be walking slow.
oh, I'm not gonna narc. I am taller than you, Paige. That's all I'll
You
say.
are, but I got long
Well,
legs.
you're tall, so right?
What?
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, you've said you're tall for a long time.
Me or Jenny?
That's a fact.
Jenny.
You're only barely taller than I am, Jenny.
That's true.
Like maybe an
But it's
inch,
still
half
by
an
an amount.
inch. It's not that substantial. We were towering over all of my friends I was in Detroit with. Just like a bunch of manlets, except for Adam.
Yeah.
Adam was tall. He's not tall anymore. He got the a section of his legs cut. The height reduction surgery.
Yeah. I hate it when that happens.
I hate it when my homies get height reduction surgery. Is that like a real thing? Can you get that?
I hate
I
it
don't
when
see
my
why anyone
homies
would get height reduction surgery. You can always just slouch over.
What were you saying, Jenny?
I hate when my homies get height enhancing surgery. Stay short for me, King.
Is that real? Do you know people who've gotten that surgery?
No, but I know it's a thing. Where they like bust up your legs and then they put metal rods in there and they like grow you by a couple inches.
That's weird because whenever someone gets that, like it doesn't like otherwise their stature is unaffected. So you'll see someone who's like 6 feet tall and just has the head of like a 5'2" person.
There's no way they can go that like far, right?
Yeah, can they increase your height by 8 inches? Is that real?
I feel like they probably
I mean,
only get a
if you're
couple.
crazy enough.
Have you guys seen the thing on Twitter where girls are buying dog cages and they're sleeping in it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so based.
That's based?
To find comfort in an enclosed space, I think that's
no, that's kind of based. That might like go back to like the autism roller thing.
Yeah.
The what?
The autism roller.
When I was a
talking
kid,
about?
I would just hang out in a dog cage.
What's going on?
Well, yeah, what are we doing here?
Who's one thing you should never ask because like is to ask your friends if they run up the stairs on all fours.
Actually, I need to keep my mouth shut or I'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
I walk up the stairs slow as hell because it hurts my knees.
You got fucked up.
Are you like an 80-year-old woman? What's going on here?
I'm weary. I'm cursed.
Oh well, to be fair, you work at like a grocery store, so that like I'm sure being on your feet all day, yeah.
But it's a pre-existing issue.
Oh, okay. Beautiful women in pain makes my heart ache.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Yes, it's true.
It's so brave of you to say.
Yeah, people tell me this. They say you're so brave.
You are.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what was I thinking about? Oh, I had to take a phone call. I was thinking about an alcohol tier list.
Mm. What's
Yeah.
your S tier? What's your S tier?
S tier, I would probably put Scotch in S tier. Maybe brandy too, brandy and cognac.
Mm. I've never had any of those.
Yeah. No, they're good. They're awesome. They're good.
I just went to the potty and I walked past my brother when I was going to the potty, and he said, "My dear older sister, what are you doing right now?" And I said, "I'm recording an episode of my podcast." And he said, "Can I listen to it?" And I said, "Fuck no."
Wasn't one of your siblings gonna? Weren't we gonna have one of your siblings on the podcast or something?
I think my younger sister wanted to be on here at some point.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Because I told her about it and she likes it.
Yeah.
My dad repeatedly has asked if he can listen to it.
What?
Yeah.
Hello,
I wonder,
Anna's father.
I wonder I want to know who's listened to the podcast with their parents, because I know that someone has done that.
Somebody has, yeah.
I don't remember who told us that, and I'm just wondering who's listened to this shit. We have a 60-year-old Turkish man who listens to our podcast.
Yeah, that's the only conclusion we can reasonably draw from looking at our analytics. There's just one Turkish guy who does that.
If you ever do a live recording, you should have him as like a call-in guest. Like he should be one of the.
Yeah, that's actually a great idea.
Our chaser audience, to all the chasers who are listening, we'll have a chaser special. We'll allow call-ins.
No.
I don't know if we can ever do. I don't know if we can ever do a live recording because I've doxed myself on this multiple times.
You just gotta try really hard to not dox yourself.
Yeah. Just pretend like just pretend like the CIA is listening in. Someone who really wants you to get canceled or whatever.
I'm a trusted individual according to the government. Like I have security clearances, so
okay.
I don't think the CIA is looking at me.
Okay.
Yeah, I have security clearances. Not kidding, by the way. I am bragging about it.
You're gonna get it revoked if you keep bragging about it like that. Come on.
Yeah.
No, I'm on the CIA Skitty Two-Shoe list. I'm besties with the CIA.
Yeah.
I'm an alphabet agent. This is not true. That is satire. For everyone who is listening, I am not a glowy.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta.
It must suck, like being like an ex-CIA agent or whatever, because you can't like put that on your resume.
Well, I mean, you can just explain to new employers that
you have to be like you literally have to be like, oh, I was doing like this type of job for X amount of years, and these are the types of skills I acquired from that job, but you can't say what you were doing.
You can just say that you're under NDA. That's all you have to say.
I mean, maybe.
What's the issue with that? With saying you're under NDA about our previous job?
I don't know. There's that one guy like on YouTube or TikTok that claims to be an ex-CIA agent, and I'm pretty sure he's like a grifter or something.
What's your definition of grifter? Just as for the class.
Someone who is like acting in bad faith or disingenuous or just shilling for clout or money.
What about you, Jenny? What's your definition of a grifter?
Just someone who employs like just unethical tactics to get clout.
Did I ask you?
Oh my god! Whatever. I was
Are
elaborating on my definition.
Are you talking over women right now? Dude, that is so fucked up.
Yes, that is exactly what I'm doing.
I think.
And you can cry about it all you want,
like close enough.
Dave.
Okay. The ethical chaser here, talking over women.
I never claimed to be an ethical chaser, okay?
You've called yourself a chaser multiple
Does that mean
times.
Wait, are you an unethical chaser? Hold on.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah, you have called yourself a chaser multiple times.
Yeah.
A Machiavellian.
Also, it's really funny.
What? To call yourself a chaser?
Yeah.
It is. It is.
I'm the ethical
It's just,
chaser.
it's just like a funny thing to be.
To me, a grifter is a you know the people on Fox News. This is an example from a podcast.
Like Tucker Carlson is like a grifter, yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
say that I got an example from a podcast I listened to recently, and I like the example, so I'm gonna steal it. A grifter is like, you know, the Dominion voting machine shit. How
What?
Fox News was going hard on the Dominion voting machines,
I think so.
and there was just factually nothing wrong with it, and they knew that, and they just kept talking about it. That's like a grift to me.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm stealing that example, but I don't think the people that listen the podcast that I listened to, I don't think they listen, so it's fine. So I can get away with that.
Facts.
Hannah just opened Whale Game Online on Steam.
It's fire, bro.
What's
Whale Game?
You don't know about Whale Game?
I don't know about Whale Game. Enlighten me.
Do you know about Suika Game? About Watermelon Game? It's like it's like this game where you match fruit. And you got
your brain, Anna, is literally like one of those built by gamers clips.
Well, no. You gotta understand. Whale Game is a ripoff of Suika Game, which is this game where you just match like fruit to get the biggest fruit which is the watermelon.
2048. You're playing 2048 right now.
I don't think it's that.
Also, can we talk about the fucking like built by gamers edit someone made?
Oh yeah.
Of the Sneed Cell boy motor.
Yeah, Sneed Cell green text. Oh, I feel like we should clarify something. A Sneed Cell is not a boy motor, okay? Anna and Paige are both they're just girls, all right?
Well, technically.
Do not lie to yourself.
Well, listen.
I'm a well-known boy motor.
Nothing else on the planet you could be. Like, come on.
I'm one of the most well-known boy motors out there, actually.
Oh my god, kill yourself.
What?
You are not. You're
Okay.
literally a white woman.
Listen, I boy mode at home.
People saw you and Jenny at the bar, and they're probably like, there must be like some sort of German woman convention going on.
Are you German, Jenny?
I
Jenny?
am so unfortunately accursed with the blood of the beast.
I'm not German.
That's just okay. So one time I went to like my dive bar in like my hometown, and there was this is like the first time I went there, and there was a Ukrainian woman there, and the bartender was like a Ukrainian woman, and for whatever reason they were talking about like, it wasn't like malicious or whatever, but they were talking about transgender people, and like the guy at the bar who is like the guy who's like drinking at the bar, he said to the bartender, he was like, you know, you kind of look like, he must have said like, you kind of look like you could be like a trans woman, and she was like totally not offended. She was like, yeah, I think so too. I get that a lot.
I went to a gay bar in a tie in a fucking button down.
Yeah.
I'm one of the most well-known boy motors out there.
My God, you.
I'm kidding.
For
I'm
the
kidding.
record, I think you should get a
Yeah.
slightly slimmer tie page.
Slimmer tie.
Yeah,
Yes.
you should. You need to get on your chainsaw. You need to get on your Makima grind set.
Is
For
the
real.
is the tie? What's wrong with the tie?
The slimmer ties are just more fashionable.
Are they called summer ties?
Slimmer,
Um,
sorry. Like slimmer, skinnier.
I feel like I looked this up in
Like like JFK, something JFK would wear.
So, sorry, I'm like grappling with something like this,
Okay, wait, let me
just like a
scroll.
slim
I
tie.
already
Yeah.
forgot. I had something good. Yeah, just like slimmer. It should just be slimmer.
All right, I'll cop.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's my 2 cents. Admittedly, my 2 cents are really rusty, and I picked them up off the floor, and they might be like foreign pennies. They might not even be American, but like.
Listen, fact check. I'm not sure copper can rust. It oxidizes.
Oh my god,
True.
no!
What are you talking about?
I'm fact checking you.
No, I think it's just the angle of that photo. The tie looks normal, and maybe it doesn't look normal.
Okay.
It looks
Maybe you
normal.
guys are right.
It
Maybe
looks normal to
I'm
me.
always right.
maybe like co-hosts and guests are just correct about everything always.
That's me.
Real.
I'm
Yeah,
wrong all the
I'm
time.
beginning to believe.
Yeah, I sent Bree a photo of Ron DeSantis where it was very clear that he is wearing left tennis shoes. And she's like, you know what? Okay, I believe you now. I was like, you didn't believe me before? Like, do you just think I'm schizo? I just come up with these insane theories about Ron DeSantis.
No, that's actually real.
He literally in this picture he's clearly standing on his tippy toes. It's so funny.
Can you send so we can?
Oh yeah,
The other.
So the ho-coasts can discuss. Yeah.
Save that
I-
PNG.
I've definitely seen that image you're talking about because I think that I saw it from you, but I wanna inspect it further. I want to give it another look.
To wrap this back around to you and I hanging out in real life page, I remembered my shoes were actually in women's size. They were in an 11.5 in men's. They were in 11.5 in women's.
Wow, you got tiny feet. The image didn't render. You fucked it. You fucked it.
Yeah.
He sent the image, and it just is missing half of it.
He's censoring our private Discord, everyone.
Ron the Sanctimonious. Can you pass this episode through a Trump AI voice filter?
Yeah, we're just gonna replace Morgan with fucking Donald Trump. Okay, there you go. He's
oh yeah.
It looks like he's standing on his tippy toes.
Because he is.
I've never worn women's shoes, but I feel like if I did, my stance would be I would be stanced up like that the entire time. That is crazy. I don't know what it is. Do you think he's afraid of being labeled a manlet by his sycophants?
No, I just think he's just a guy.
do guys, commonly wear lifts?
Yes, it's a common. You can buy like shoe lifts to put in your shoes on Amazon.
Maybe I should buy shoe lifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, just become even taller. What's the maximum height you think I can get?
I think you probably, if you height max completely, you could get like, if you wore like Docs or whatever, and you put height lifts in those, you could probably get like, I don't know, like 6'4" or something.
Only 2 inches?
I don't fucking know.
Sorry, what did Bree say? You're a temporarily ashamed 6 foot tall person.
Yeah.
I'm one of God's chosen 6 foot plusers.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm
I
just a
don't know.
measly 5'10".
You're 5'10"?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I thought you would have been shorter.
People always say that.
Yeah.
It's just kind of over.
I got that for the first time recently. I met someone in real life for the first time. And they said they were shocked at how tall I was. They thought that I was 5'5". And I said, "Where the fuck did you get that from?"
It's because you're a white girl with bangs. Truthfully.
No, I feel like I kind of exert 6'2" energy.
But that's how they arrived at their conclusion.
What? Then I'm just a white woman with bangs?
Yeah. It has to be,
No,
I think.
I definitely exert 6'2" prowess. That's what I'll call it. Tall women are based. You heard it here first.
True.
Based on what?
For you.
Based on what? Can you edit at the end of this? Can you get permission from the OP of the guy of the person, the OP of the Sneed Cell?
The person who
Boy,
did
yeah.
the Built
Can we
Gamers edit.
can we DM them and ask if we can use it in our podcast and just put it at the very end?
Maybe.
I think that'd be really funny. They followed us back, right?
I think so. There was an alternate, a working title for the Sneed Cell podcast, but it didn't get greenlit by Paige. She
What
didn't
was
want
it?
to.
I
We
vetoed
can't
it.
say it because she didn't want to associate it with us, which was a good idea.
It's not that I didn't want to associate with you guys. I didn't think it was. This is gonna sound
It was a good idea, and it wasn't like super flattering or whatever.
no, because Sneed Cell is like, oh, look at these 3 estrogenated individuals calling themselves the Sneed Cells.
Okay. Speak for yourself.
Look at these individuals calling themselves the Sneed Cells. That's so funny. But with the original working title, it would be like almost gross.
Yeah.
And I think it would have been a lot more difficult to get people to agree to come on here.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Hey,
what
do
is
you want to come? Do you want to come on this show that's titled "Deliberately Insulting"?
Yeah, like insulting and self-derogatory.
Hey, we're hosting an ugly person podcast, and you're our first.
we fucking hit up Bree.
Yeah.
We hit up Bree. Hey Bree, do you want to be our first guest on this podcast that has a slur in the title?
Awesome.
Oh my god. I'll say it in here, but you can please censor this in post, Morgan. But this is just for Jenny. The original title that Morgan wanted to name this was the Sneed. And I said we're not doing that.
Okay, no, I mean, I said it would be Sneed Cell, and then I was like, maybe we should do blank, because that feels like it has more traction. And you're like, no, we're not doing that. I was like, okay.
The power of the Grug veto.
Yeah. If you think about it, a triumvirate is actually a very based form of government.
A what?
The Trinity.
A triumvirate.
What is that?
It's like one of the triumvirates of ancient Rome, with Pompey and Crassus and Caesar. It's like three. It's essentially like 3 consuls. Like it would be like if we had 3 presidents, and they could veto each other's stuff.
So 3 presidents.
Yeah.
And they just chill. I feel like in the way that the United States government is set up, I don't think that would work.
Yeah, the triumvirate system failed. There was a first triumvirate, and it failed because Julius Caesar just killed everyone. No, he didn't kill Crassus. Okay.
What did you say,
Crassus
Jenny?
was killed by the Oh yeah, sorry.
They were sort of region locked, though. It was like, imagine if the president changed if he went from like Massachusetts to like Minnesota.
What do you mean?
Or, oh, am I misremembering this? I don't know.
What?
Oh yeah,
during
no,
the
they were,
first
they were
triumvirate,
given
weren't they,
different
like,
areas of the
they
empire
split
to
up?
lord
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like local government kind of, but at a larger scale than say like my county government. It's just I would have a I don't know, maybe I'm having a little bit of a difficult time wrapping my head around what.
No, I didn't. During the first triumvirate, it was divided. Like Caesar had up in the northwest near Gaul, where he was conquering. Um, yeah, Crassus got a bunch of other. Yeah, they divided up the territory.
So that's
Yeah.
just that wouldn't work.
The triumvirate, yeah, the triumvirate is really funny because they had the first one, and it just resulted in Caesar just gaining all the power. And then you're like, you know what? Let's do a second one with a second Caesar, and let's hope he doesn't take all the power. And I guess the Caesar just took more power. Yeah,
Yeah, no, that
you know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? I need to get autistic about Rome again.
no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
In application for the United States, I don't think that would work. I think that there is just like too many people who should not be in power who would get in power. Though that does happen already in the United States. People
Yeah,
who just should not be in power have positions of power, like fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene.
yeah,
Because insane people in redneck cities or districts will just vote for the most vitriolic, hateful person every
yeah.
single time. So I don't know if it would be any different from what the United States currently has going on.
It would be like,
Yeah.
imagine no president, but like 3 4-star generals commanding their own like private armies, just running around the world,
States?
essentially doing
Being
whatever they
silly,
want to
yeah.
do. They're just sort of like there.
Maybe that would work if the United States was, well, I was going to say if the United States was like an imperialist nation, but it is an imperialist nation. If it called itself an imperialist nation and was imperialist via military means, like overtly military means instead of covertly military means or economic means.
Facts.
Sorry, was that too real?
No, that's facts.
You heard it here first, folks. The United States is imperialist via covert military means. There's
Chomsky. You should get Chomsky as a guest.
Chomsky, do you want to come on our podcast?
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's kicking it.
Yeah.
Do you think we can
Oh
get
wait, no,
Zizek?
the monkey paw is curling. He's gonna die. No.
Zizek? I could try to get Zizek.
Oh my god. What about do you think we could get Jordan Peterson on here?
I'm sure no, Jordan Peterson, he would be like, I'm gonna need $30,000 bucko, or something like that. Like Jordan Peterson is a full-on grifter.
We could probably come up with that with our discretionary funds. Yeah,
Like, have you heard like Ben Shapiro's like speaking fee?
Yeah,
it's something crazy. It's like $500,000 a like speaking engagement.
I don't know if this doxes which university I go to, but Ben Shapiro was scheduled to speak at my university before coronavirus happened. They got canceled because of coronavirus.
100 Gex was gonna speak at my university and it got canceled because of the woke coronavirus.
Shakes my fucking head.
Yeah, that's a real 9/11 type situation.
I missed out on watching Ben Shapiro speak live, and you missed out on fucking Laura Less talking.
They did it. It was just over Zoom.
Did you go?
No, I'm not a poser.
What?
I'm not a poser. I'm not gonna. No.
What does that mean in relation to what we're talking about?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're just fucking talking for the sake of saying words.
This is the podcast, all right? Shut up.
It's so
Blended it out
fucking
in post.
Sorry, I'm lashing out on my friends for no reason. I'm fucked in the head.
I'm a creep.
Would everyone hate me if I went and got a Red Bull from downstairs? If I ran
No,
into
you can go get a Red Bull. That
Go-
actually be awesome.
Go get your Red Bull. I came prepared for this. I have my caffeine pills at my desk. I got 3 PBRs from my fridge. I got my feet kicked up. I've had 1 caffeine pill at the start of recording.
See, I brought a Monster, but I finished it, and now I'm kind of debating if I want to get another one.
People who I don't understand people who consume more than 1 energy drink a day. Maybe I'm too caffeine pilled, but
I
caffeine
just like
pilled.
a
I can put
tasty.
away a lot of energy drinks in a short amount of time.
I don't even do it necessarily for the caffeine. I just like how Monsters taste.
I guess
Yeah.
Monster isn't an absurd amount of caffeine. It's what, like 100 milligrams?
2
It's
Monsters
like
is less
160.
than the Panera lemonade.
Okay, well that's the Panera lemonade is just like completely egregious.
How much caffeine does the Panera lemonade have?
It
I
has
think
like
it's like
320
400.
milligrams of caffeine. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I gotta hit up Panera.
The video of that woman tweaking on the Panera lemonade is so hilarious.
People tweak off of it?
Yeah. Have you seen that video?
No.
Really?
I don't see videos.
She like has the appearance of someone who is not even on a small amount of cocaine, a lot of cocaine.
I've tweaked on caffeine before. Whenever I go to conferences and they have free coffee there, I'll have like 12 cups of coffee.
Yeah, try working at a national coffee chain.
Well, I mean, it's different for me because you guys only get 1 free shift drink.
No.
Allotted by your company. Anything else
No,
is theft.
infinite. We get infinite drinks.
No.
We're on the floor. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it 1 free shift meal, or am I tweaking?
Yes. In effect.
Okay. Yeah, I'm tweaking slightly. Oh no, you're right. Because when I lived with a barista, she would always bring me drinks and herself
Yeah.
drinks. So you're actually correct.
I know. We discussed this earlier.
But I just I don't know what it is about the conference coffee, but I just slam that shit. And my boss, or not my boss, my boss's boss, the person that drives us to those conferences, he like gets really scared for my health. He's like a 45-year-old dad, and he says he has like
scared for your health too, honestly.
Nah, I'm chill. He has like a script he goes through. As I get more and more coffee, he says, "Are you sure you want another one, Paige? Like, are you sure it's good for your health?" And I say, "Yeah, forget about it, boss. I got a script I run through." And I end up fine. Otherwise, I fall asleep during the conferences because there's no reason for me to go to those.
I have a really bad habit in like falling asleep during presentations or something like that.
I don't. I stay enamored by my peers and how they talk, but work conferences, completely different.
No, it can even be something interesting. I'll like fall asleep.
Well, for like my work conferences, it's just so mundane.
More like woke conferences.
Yeah, and they're talking about shit that I don't care about at all. Shit that doesn't involve me in what I do at my job. Because what I do is so remotely different from what other people who work for my company do. It's wasting my time to be there. And at the conference calls that do concern what I do, I kind of just fall asleep because I'm in my office just on my computer when like playing RuneScape, and when my boss's boss tries to talk to me, I'll just say, "What?" and embarrass myself and like shit my pants and spaghetti falls out of my pockets.
You keep spaghetti in your pockets?
Yep.
Convenient
Is this
snack.
real?
Yeah, it's real.
Chat, is this real?
Oh fuck. I have an X-Acto knife on my desk and I've been playing with it and I just cut a hole in my socks.
What?
No.
Like, are they like loose socks?
No.
Like, so
They're
the socks that you're wearing.
yeah, the socks that I'm wearing.
So you almost cut yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send Pickrell. But I just don't really give a hoot about much, is what I'm saying, basically.
You don't give a damn?
I don't give a darn. I keep spaghetti in my pockets.
Do you
Shaking
have
my head.
like an
What?
ankle tattoo?
Yeah?
Just a square?
Yeah, you don't know about this?
No.
I guess I don't post my ankle down on the internet often, so it's actually not unreasonable that people haven't seen it. I only have 2 tattoos on my body.
What's the other one?
It's a Radiohead tattoo on my thigh.
Of course.
It's awesome. My friend gave it to me on her kitchen table.
That's
Oh,
so
nice.
fire.
It's cool. I love Radiohead. You heard it here first, folks. Paige from the Sneet Cell podcast loves Radiohead.
Yeah.
We should wrap things up, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jenny, do you have anything you want to say, or are you still getting a Red Bull?
No, I have my Red Bull.
I'm just getting warmed up. Are you kidding? I could go for another 16 hours.
All right, let's keep talking. Let's keep talking.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just didn't know what was the vibe was.
Fake stop or
Fake stop, fake stop, fake stop.
Do you have any tattoos, Anna?
I don't have any tattoos. Not
Woke.
one.
Woke.
Sorry.
What about you,
I'm-
Jenny?
I regrettably don't have any. However, it's not like I'm trying to get one particularly too hard.
You have a tattoo, right, Morgan?
Yeah, I have like 3.
I know you have the crown of thorns on your arm.
That's true. And on my right shoulder, I have like azaleas, and then I have like a band of chains on one of my thighs.
I want to get you know the Panchico death metal album cover?
No.
It's just an anime person.
Actually, yeah, I think one of my coworkers has one of my cis female coworkers. She has that tattoo.
Yeah, I want to get that. I really like that album, and I also just really like the album cover. It's of I don't know if this is an anime boy or girl. It's of an anime
Kurapika.
character.
It looks like Kurapika.
It might be. I don't know. I'm a fake fan. But I want to get one of those or that on me somewhere because I think it's cool.
That does not look like Karapika.
I haven't watched Kurapika. I don't know.
I don't
wait.
watch anime.
I'm sure someone can source it for us.
Wait, I thought you said Karapika like Hunter x Hunter.
I maybe, I don't know.
This album came out in 2000, so you could be wrong unless Hunter x Hunter is
I'm
pre
just saying
2000.
Hunter x Hunter is old as shit, but I don't think that's what it is. I'm saying it doesn't look like that.
Hey, listen, okay? Some of us were born before the year 2000, okay? Watch your tongue, young lady.
I fucking
Sorry.
shrank into a corn cob. I was born in 2000.
Oh my god, you're all so young.
I'm 23. It's not
I'm
that
27.
That's awesome.
could have fooled me.
It's terrible. I'm so old. My body is so rusted. And my
No.
body
No,
is
I feel like people who are like in their 40s, they've looked like that like forever. It's just like they're slightly more wrinkly now.
Fortunately for you, women age very well, though.
Yeah.
If
Especially ones who don't go through menopause.
exactly.
Have you seen that video of like that woman in England who's like trying to climb through that guy's like car door?
There are a lot of those. They have a lot of
Yeah.
parking nannies in England for some reason.
Yeah, and people think England is like some sort of sophisticated place, but the entire area is like ruled. It's like insanely classist, and like they intentionally try to subjugate like the working class and turn them into an underclass. And the entire
Outside of
place is just
London,
ruled. Yeah, the entire place is just ruled by like tabloids that just focus on crime and like the most salacious shit.
well, because that's their. I'm pretty sure that the Britain's largest export is media.
Yeah.
Be that through the royal family or just television or tabloids. That
That's
is
so
the
cursed.
only exploit they have, or
Yeah,
export they
that's so
have.
cursed.
I'm pretty sure the royal family is Britain's largest export.
Yeah, they make a shit ton of money off the royal family.
I'm looking it up right now. Britain's largest export. Oh, it's cars, apparently. What?
Who
And
is buying British cars?
crude human and animal blood? What?
Yeah,
They're
they
in
got
some
that
fucked up
black
shit in
pudding over
Britain.
there.
What are you saying, Jenny?
I said they got that black pudding over there. You said one of
Yeah.
their biggest exports was human blood.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I believe that cars and automobile parts are Britain's largest export.
I wouldn't know. I've never stepped foot in Britain.
I'm seeing another article saying the monarchy is Britain's greatest treasure, valued at £67 billion.
Nonsense. It's 67 billion pounds of pedophiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
British family. To all of our British listeners, can you guys stop, please?
It's crazy how like there are insane conspiracy theories about like, oh, like the lizard people control the government, and then like the entire government of the United Kingdom is just controlled by like pedophiles like jumped up on adrenochrome, and like that's just the thing, and everyone like fawns over them. Like there's some sort of superhuman beings.
We have
It's so
to.
crazy how every day they wake up and choose to do that accent. They
Yeah.
can just stop. They could. At any point.
Yeah.
Yeah, British people
Stop.
and Australian people are really good at doing American accents. If anyone's
I know one Australian friend who's really good at an American accent.
and it's crazy because Americans, they cannot do a British or Australian accent. All of the have you ever
LARPed as an Australian person for like 7 years.
well, I'm the exception. I have a pretty good Australian accent according to Australian
Okay.
people.
Okay.
But have you seen the Simpsons episode where the Simpsons family goes to Australia and they very clearly get Americans to voice all of the Australian people and it sounds terrible?
I feel like that. I hope that's like a creative choice because that's funny as fuck to do.
I don't think it's a creative choice. I think it's just they couldn't find any Australian people who wanted to work on The Simpsons. So they said,
Yeah.
well,
That's funny because that episode is probably like one of the biggest representations of Australia like worldwide. And it's just the Simpsons episode that just portrays Australia as
no.
some crazy hellhole.
Mad
Yeah.
Max. It has to be like Mad Max, right?
But Mel Gibson is like American now, so like who cares?
No, it's Mad Max. Mad Max is an Australian film.
I mean,
Yeah, it was filmed
We
in
could go super
Australia.
reductionist and Lord of the Rings.
that's New Zealand though.
Yeah, but that's like the same thing. That's
Yeah.
like
I
New
think it's
England being
different,
fake.
right?
I was gonna say what's the difference, but I don't think that there's any consequence to us saying that because our New Zealand audience is smaller than 1%. So,
But
Yeah.
what if that one person feels bad?
fun fact: Australia is actually our second largest audience. Shout out Australia,
Shout out.
which is
It's
funny.
it's literally like Phoebe and like her little gremlin followers.
Probably. I don't know. Maybe people in
I
Australia
know.
just
I know.
you know
So. I know so.
maybe people in Australia just fuck with the Sneedsall podcast. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
talking
Facts.
shit. I'm just pissing everywhere. I don't know.
I thought you were spreading love.
I'm spreading love. I love New Zealand. What I said was mean. New Zealand is a real country. Have you seen
Can
those
you?
images? What?
Yeah.
Have you seen those images of New Zealand not on the map?
I wouldn't have
Maybe.
recognized anything different.
Yeah.
There's a subreddit where New Zealand, or it's full of images just with New Zealand not on the map,
That's funny as fuck.
and it's pretty large, or rather, it used to be large.
My favorite edit of that is just doing that with the UK.
Just leaving the UK off of a world map.
Yeah, just erasing. Yeah, Britain.
Pathetic,
As it
worthless
should be.
country.
Yeah.
I'm gonna after we finish recording, I'm gonna post a world map and just call it places I've been to. And I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, just delete England to just make Ireland like a 20% bigger. No one will notice anything.
Yeah, except for my British fans. they're gonna say, "All right, what's all this then?"
Right, what's all this then?
Oh,
Has
you're
anyone
taking the
actually-
piss, bruv.
God damn it! Has anyone actually ever said that? What's all this then?
Right, what's all
Yeah.
this then? Yeah, that's what the Bobbies say all the time.
All right, what's all this then?
Yeah.
British people be like, wakes up during heart transplant. Right, what's all this then? It's a Tumblr post.
Oh my gosh.
God damn it.
The funniest thing about like the British people is like they can't, like, they claim to like be really good at taking the piss, but they can't stand like any even like unserious like bait or like banter.
They
Like
always
you'll be
say,
like ahaha, some of your food is kind of weird, and you'll be like, oh, at least I don't get shot in my schools, mate.
yeah, they always say
Or
that
they'll
like
say
nobody
something
else
like,
gets
"Oh, British people
banned.
have funny teeth because like their culture doesn't like value dental as like a form of healthcare," and they'll be like, "Oh, at least at least or at least kids aren't dying in pools of blood," and you're like, "What's going on?
What's all this then?
Right, what's all this in?"
Oh my god. No, I think that's good. That
Yeah.
I've interacted with a lot of British people online, and I've made fun of them for being British in like a lapse of judgment. And they've never made a school shooting joke. They're always just like, haha, yeah.
No, that hasn't happened with me.
Really?
Yeah.
They're always just like,
I'm unironic English people.
you have to grow as a person.
No. Okay, listen, I'm not prejudiced against English people, but every English person I've met has been like not overtly a cunt, but like has transmogrified or gradually revealed themselves to be a cunt.
I'm just gonna politely disagree.
Okay. I'll probably go through and censor a lot of this, but the famous Catholic writer Graham Greene once said that a journalist should observe a subject with a thin sheet of ice between him and the subject being observed, and I feel like that sheet of glass, that sheet of ice exists between every English person and everyone else. Like there's just something going on.
What?
Yeah.
One of like the people I've met from TTTT and that I still talk to, one of the closest friends I have from that era of my life is British.
Yeah.
And she's one of the sweetest people ever. So maybe I'm just going to bat for Britain, I guess, but who knows?
No, I'm mostly just fucking around. I had this friend in high school who's middle and high school who's from the UK. I'd usually censor someone's name, but I'm not gonna censor his name. His name was Isaac, by the way. And when we were like 12 or whatever and playing Black Ops 2, he was so pissed at me that I got diamond Berettas, or no, golden Berettas. No, it was diamond pistols. He was so pissed that I got diamond pistols before him that he came. Oh no, that he logged into my account that was on his Xbox and prestiged my account so I wouldn't have those diamond guns anymore. And then he tried to gaslight me into like thinking that I did it.
That's insane.
I don't know what
Yeah.
that means. I've never played Call of Duty.
It's essentially like if you were playing a multiplayer game with your friends and you were upset that one of your friends had a high rank, so you logged on to their account with their info and you deleted literally all their game progress and save file.
Well, I wouldn't do that because I'm a sweetie angel.
Yeah.
Rodney's letting me hold like 120 million RuneScape gold right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
How
I'm
much
just
is
kind
that
of
in USD?
like $120.
Yeah.
And I just haven't touched it because their RuneScape account got hacked and they're paranoid about it getting stolen, so they just traded it over to me.
Okay, the Grug Bank.
Yeah, the Grug Bank. So I just
Yeah.
have 120 million of Rodney dollars in my RuneScape account.
Yeah.
I'm normal. I can be trusted with your RuneScape gold. If you're listening and you play RuneScape, give me all of your RuneScape gold. You can trust me with it.
Give me all your money.
What if I had a GF to sell you? Could you part with 120 million?
Who's the one RuneScape player who like transitioned?
I
Like
know who you're
Abominable
talking
Alien?
about.
Yeah, just absconded with all their streaming funds and just got FFS.
There was this RuneScape player who trolled, quote unquote, trolled by voice training.
Dude, trapping, voice training, all the things a normal guy does.
They voice trained and everything, and they fucking were just like trolling people online by pretending to be a girl and dressing like a girl on their stream.
Not trolling, actually.
And well, at the time they just identified as a man, and then they just said, "Oh, I'm a girl now," which is
That's what you got to do. Yeah. Based on what?
Based on facts. I don't know. What do you want from me? But
Tucker Carlson voice. They say it's based, but based on what?
I just think that that's really based.
Yeah.
That somebody did that.
Yeah. And grifting to fund your gender transition is actually awesome. Please do that. Do it more.
I thought about that for a while.
Yeah.
Like when I was in early transition.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, what if I just did like a Blair White bit? You know what I mean? Just be vitriolic online. And I'm pretty sure that Blair White did like a political compass test and she was in the green quadrant just based on her answers.
Yeah.
And she like faked her results to be in the auth right quadrant.
Yeah, that's really funny.
That's so funny.
But I thought about doing a Blair White grift for a while, just to fund my transition.
Didn't you
but
have that QAnon account?
I did have that QAnon account, but that was just trolling. There's a difference between grifting
I
and
literally
trolling.
I literally cannot keep up with the Grug lore.
I had a QAnon account on, I think it was Parler when it first came out, and it was like QAnon official real or something. And I would just post like, "Let's go Patriots" or some shit like that, because I thought it was funny.
Oh my god.
But I like, in terms of the Blair White grift, I would just be one of those based rightoid transgenders. But I decided against that because I think that my soul has more value.
Yeah, it's I literally cannot keep up with like your lore. Like it's insane.
What lore?
You just get into fucking goofy ass situations.
That one homie who keeps getting into situations.
Literally, yeah.
No, I just do things online that I think is funny. And it so happens that I thought that was really funny at the time, because there was like clamoring about a right-wing version of Twitter, which was Parler, I guess, when it first released. I thought, wouldn't it be really fucking funny if I tried to get clouded on there as like a QAnon account?
Or
but I just got like, I kind of got bored of it. And I wouldn't even post real QAnon updates. I would just post like, repost this if you're a real American patriot, or some just like mundane bullshit. Like what fucking Donald Trump Jr. posts on Twitter.
And it's just a picture of like a blonde
Donald
woman
Trump doing
in an American
a thumbs up
flag swimsuit. Like with a gun in her bikini, yeah.
I forgot where I was going with that.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, you're good. But then I just got bored of it. But I had like a realization at that time that the right-wing Twitter clones they'll never work, because rightoids on social media platforms, they need libs to own.
Yeah.
Or else it just becomes
it's not fun if you don't have anyone to engage with.
Whereas because it's just a circle jerk at that point of rightoids just fucking jerking each other off, and that's no fun for them.
Actually, I love jerking off. It's got to be in like my first to second favorite activities if I had to make a list. Right next to like getting drunk and like playing video games.
Okay.
You just love gooning.
Yeah.
But that's just like a realization I had.
Yeah.
Which I think was pretty enlightened. I'm just a regular. I'm regular.
I'm normal.
Yeah.
If only the poor little libs didn't need to get owned.
Weirdo. What do you think, Jenny? What do you think about
what?
I don't know, gooning.
Try
Yay or
hard.
nay?
Try hard.
Yeah, I feel like it's a little try hard.
Only if you're on like SSRIs or something that like genuinely impacts you, then like maybe you need that. But like, what?
What? SSRI gooning? What's going on? What? What did you just say?
I don't know. There's a place near me, and it's called like historic Jelks Park, like joking.
Historic.
That's not
Jelk
even a joke.
Park?
Yeah. Every time I drive past it, I'm like, I should really take a picture of that. I'll post it in the chat for clout.
Historic Jelk Park is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of dumbfounded at that revelation that I've just had thanks to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's this road that I used to live by that is called like it's Vor Road.
That's awesome. That's where I live.
Vor Road.
I live on 6969 Vor Road. Yeah.
Every time I play Guilty Gear for my friends who don't know what Guilty Gear is, Faust's grab is him eating the opponent.
It's
And
true.
everyone calls it Faust Impreg, but really it's Faust Vor.
Well, it's both, right?
Yeah, Faust's stomach gets visibly larger from it, so Guilty Gear is a awesome, normal, good game.
It is.
If you're listening, play Guilty Gear. It's a good game.
Thanks.
I like
Have you played Guilty Gear?
his
Me?
little running
Yeah.
animation.
Yeah, I was playing with Nano and Anna the other day.
I didn't know that.
True.
What'd you say, Jenny?
I think you were listening in. I think you might have been brain dead or something.
Yeah.
I like Faust's running animation when he
It's
goes
really
on all
good.
fours and he runs like that. He's just like me when I go up the stairs.
If I speak, I'm in trouble.
Morgan, when my hand feels better, we gotta play more
Yeah.
Guilty Gear.
Guilty Gear is good. I'm being for real. Play the game if you haven't played it. You can play with me if you want to play.
Yeah.
I'll give you my Steam if you want to play Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for people to play and have fun with online.
Yeah.
But that's just me personally.
Thanks.
I forgot what we were talking about before we got. Oh, Vor Road. Yeah, no, there's some crazy named cities and roads in Georgia.
Yeah.
There's this town in Georgia called Cumming. Ever heard of Cumming?
Yeah, Pennsylvania is crazy for that. We have like Shamokin and like Intercourse.
There's Butts County, Georgia. In Minnesota, they have Bloody Rag County. At least I'm
Wow.
pretty sure. Bloody Rag, Minnesota. Oh, maybe I'm just smoking penis. Yeah, Bloody Rag is not real. Sorry. Anyway, now that I'm lying on air, we should probably wrap it up, right?
Yeah.
Like for realsies this time.
Yeah. I gotta go do some. I have a special assignment. I have to wrap up.
Yeah, Morgan has a gooning assignment for work.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna go
2 p.m.
with.
goon sesh.
Yeah, fucking, regular work.
I gotta ping everyone on Discord.
Everyone,
they all have me
goon.
muted, so I have to type out their ads individually. Yeah.
Jenny, is there anything you want to plug? Where can people find you?
I would plug something, but
Oh yeah,
honestly,
yeah. Yeah, follow Jenny on Twitter.
Aww.
Yeah,
Okay,
follow Jenny
fine.
on.
I think my ad is @_ not a trip.
Yeah,
That's
we'll link it and stuff in the description.
Yeah, Jenny's a prolific poster and she posts good. Grug
Oh
seal of
no,
approval.
no! Do not give me my posts are.
You're a good poster.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
use it to describe them. Please don't follow me. Even if
Okay,
you like
okay, fine. I'll censor your stuff. Okay, fine, whatever.
Anyway,
actually leave it in, because in the episode I listened to, you censored my name one time and then you immediately started leaving it in again. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We gotta
Sorry.
we gotta hire a new editor.
No, leave it in. Don't remove my stuff. Plug me.
Okay.
Anyway, bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.